Hello students, I am your Pallavi ma'am, welcoming you back to a session of language learning. Today we are going to begin another new chapter, that is nouns. You must be thinking, why nouns today? It is a very little one or it can be meant for only the kids. But dear, noun you should be very clear. So let us begin. What is noun? Normally we say naming word or name of a person, place, thing or animal, that is called noun. Let us see what our board has to say to you. Now, nouns, a noun is a name of a person, an animal, a place or a thing. Or, as I said, naming words are called nouns. You can find it very easy for you. It is just a one line. Naming words are called nouns. For example, Saloni, Seema, Rima, Rita, any name of a person, even your name also, tiger, Agra, pen, pencil, table, anything. Any name of a person, animal, place or thing. Now, how many kinds of nouns are there? Not only a single noun, we are having different kinds of noun. You see, as the heading goes, we have 5 kinds of nouns. First, proper nouns, common nouns, collective nouns, material nouns and abstract nouns. So one by one we are going to deal with these kinds of nouns. First we'll begin with proper nouns. Okay, now you see kinds of noun. First, as I said, we are going to begin with proper noun. Particular किसी भी चीज को जब हम लोग नाम दिया देते हैं उसको हम लोग प्रॉपर नाउन बोलते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अ प्रॉपर नाउन इज द नेम ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर पर्सन, प्लेस or thing. For example, Archana, The Times, Vijaya Bank, Biba. Why have I given this name? Why I have told this proper name? इसको क्यों बोला जाता है? क्योंकि ये पर्टिकुलर कोई किसी लड़की का नाम है, एक न्यूज़पेपर का नाम है, कोई बैंक का नाम है, कोई ब्रांड डिजाइनर ड्रेस का नाम है. ये इसलिए प्रॉपर नाउन है क्योंकि इसके सिवा इनका और कोई नाम नहीं हो सकता. नाउ सेकंड वन इज योर कॉमन नाउन्स. कॉमन नाउन मतलब जो सबके लिए हो सकता है, कोई भी हो सकता है वहां पे. जैसे कि अ कॉमन नाउन इज द नेम कॉमन टू एवरी मेंबर ऑफ अ क्लास और अ काइंड. ना हियर क्लास का मतलब तुम्हारे स्कूल का क्लास नहीं है. कोई एक कैटेगरी, एक ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल या ग्रुप ऑफ थिंग्स को हम लोग बोलते हैं. जैसे कि बॉय, गर्ल, स्ट्रीट, बैंक, फ्लैट, पेन, पेंसिल, टेबल, कोई भी हो, कोई भी लड़का, कोई पर्टिकुलर मैंने लड़का नहीं बोला. यू सी हियर आई हैव टेकन अर्चना. यहाँ पे मैंने सिर्फ गर्ल दिया है. गर्ल मतलब कोई भी गर्ल हो सकता है. मैं भी हो सकते हैं, तुम भी हो सकते हो, कोई भी हो सकता है अगर तुम गर्ल हो तो. स्ट्रीट, कोई भी स्ट्रीट हो सकता है. बैंक, कोई भी बैंक. देखिए यहाँ पे मैंने विजया बैंक दिया है. विजया बैंक मतलब पर्टिकुलरली वही विजया बैंक के बारे में हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं. लेकिन यहाँ पे आई हैव गिवन ओनली बैंक. फ्लैट, किसी का भी घर हो सकता है. पेन, कोई भी पेन हो सकता है. इसीलिए इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं कॉमन नाउन, जो सबके साथ कोई भी चीज को हम लोग आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं. पर्टिकुलर उसका कोई कैटेगरी नहीं है. गर्ल होगा, बहुत सारे गर्ल्स हैं, कोई भी हो सकता है. स्ट्रीट होने से कोई भी स्ट्रीट हो सकता है. इसके बाद हम लोग डील करेंगे तीसरे काइंड का नाउन या थर्ड कैटेगरी ऑफ नाउन. लेट्स सी व्हाट द थर्ड कैटेगरी सेज. Now it is the turn of the collective nouns. Now what is collective noun? A collective noun is the name of a group of persons, things taken together as one. For example, shoal. Now what is shoal? We can say a shoal of fish. That means जहाँ पे बहुत सारे मछलियाँ हो वहाँ पे हम लोग बोल सकते हैं a shoal of fish. Now swarm. Swarm of bees. Cluster of trees. Flock of birds. That means जहाँ पे फिश बहुत सारे हो वहाँ पे हम लोग शोल बोल सकते हैं. बीज जहाँ पे हो वहाँ पे हम लोग स्वार्म ऑफ बीज बोल सकते हैं. ट्रीज, बहुत सारे पेड़ हो, हम लोग नहीं बोले वहाँ पे बहुत सारे पेड़. तो इंग्लिश में क्या बोलोगे? देयर आर मेनी ट्रीज. नो, यू कैन से अ क्लस्टर ऑफ ट्रीज, अ फ्लॉक ऑफ बर्ड्स. सो दिस इज नोन एज योर कलेक्टिव नाउन, जहाँ पे ग्रुप ऑफ थिंग्स और पर्सन को हम लोग टुगेदर बोल के एक बोल सकते हैं. दैट इज टेकन टुगेदर एज वन. नेक्स्ट इज मटेरियल नाउन्स. Now, as the name suggests, material किस चीज से बना है, that is हम लोग उसको बोलते हैं material. Now, a material noun is the name of a material of which a thing is made. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आयरन, ऊल, कॉटन. अगर पूछा जाए आपका ड्रेस किस चीज से बना है, वी कैन से माई ड्रेस इज मेड ऑफ कॉटन और आई एम वेयरिंग अ कॉटन ड्रेस. किस चीज से बना है ना. ऊल सच एज आर मेड ऑफ ऊल. सो कौन सी चीज से बनता है इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं मटेरियल नाउन्स. आफ्टर दिस वी आर गोइंग टू डील विद द एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स. Now the last kind of noun is abstract noun. An abstract noun is the name of a quality, action or a state. Now these things are a little bit confusing. I hope so. Normally what do we say? When certain words expresses our feelings, that we can say that is an abstract noun also. See, for example, I have given here 3 words. That is fear, wealth, bravery. Now how do you know the bravery? What is bravery? Can you show me the bravery? You can't show. Just your action can say whether you are brave or not. Sometimes we feel very happy. Do we go and say, shout outside and say I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy? No. Our expressions or our actions talk more than our words. That shows that we are happy. So those are the feelings or the words that states our feelings, the state of our mind or the actions, the quality of a thing. That is known as an abstract nouns. It is nothing but we can say it expresses our feelings. Words that expresses our feelings, that is known as your abstract nouns. Then we are coming for singular and plural nouns. Now nouns have 2 numbers. That is, numbers is not 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are talking about singular and plural. These are called 2 numbers that noun has. Now what is singular? As the name suggests, singular means single, one. Okay, a noun which refers to one person, animal, place or thing is called singular in number. For example, girl, hill, horse, pen, pencil, chair, table, anything that is 1 in number, that is called singular noun. Second is plural. Now what is plural? Plural means more than one. A noun which refers to more than one person, place or thing is called plural in number. For example, as I have given here singular girl, I have made it adding s, I have done it girls, plural. Hills, horses, pens, that means I have added s somewhere. Here s, s, s. So by adding s, we are making a singular noun to a plural noun. That means automatically or without explaining you have come to know how we make a singular noun to plural noun. That we are going to learn now, how to make a singular noun into a plural noun. So as I said, how to make the singular nouns to plural, there are certain rules. First one already I had explained that by adding a simple s, छोटा सा s ऐड कर देने से आपका सिंगुलर जो है नाउन वो प्लूरल में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, चेंज हो जाता है. जैसे बुक, बुक्स, गर्ल, गर्ल्स, हिल, हिल्स, ये ऑलरेडी हम लोग पहले में पढ़ चुके हैं. अभी दूसरा वाला देखिए, अगर एक सिंगुलर नाउन के साथ आप es जोड़ देते हो तो वो भी प्लूरल बन जाता है. जैसे बॉक्स, बॉक्सेस, ब्रश, ब्रशेस, हीरो, हीरोज. बहुत सारे ऐसे हैं, जरूरी नहीं है कि यही 3 चीजें हैं जो प्लूरल बन सकते हैं. बहुत अदर्स वर्ड्स आर ऑल्सो देयर, व्हेन वी ऐड es वो प्लूरल हो जाता है. ओके, नेक्स्ट रूल इज टू द एंड ऑफ अ सिंगुलर नाउन, जो वर्ड, ध्यान से सुनिए, जो वर्ड, एनी वर्ड दैट एंड्स y, लास्ट में उसका y हो, उसके साथ अगर हम ies जोड़ दें तो वो प्लूरल बन जाता है. फिर से रिपीट करती हूँ, आई एम रिपीटिंग माई ओन वर्ड्स. इफ यू सी अ वर्ड एंडिंग विद y, जैसे बेबी, सिंपल वर्ड इज बेबी, एंड you remove that y and add ies. I didn't say that you will not remove the y, okay? You have to remove that y and add ies, that becomes plural, baby, babies. See another, lady ending with y. We remove that y and we have added ies, that becomes plural. Copy, copies, baby, babies, many more such words are there that ends with y. If a singular noun ends with y and you can remove that y and ies add कर दीजिए, वो plural बन जाता है. Next is by changing f, जो word का end में f हो या फिर fe हो, उसको हम लोग plural कर सकते हैं ves ऐड करके. क्या ऐड करके? ves. For example, leaf. See, ending word is f. I made it ves, removed the f and added ves. Leaves. Wife, ending with fe. I changed it into wives. Scarf, I made it scarves. Now similarly, if I have life, then what it will become? Fe is there, then it will become lives. Lives. Now loaf, that is ending with f. Ending with f के साथ हम लोग क्या ऐड करेंगे? f रिमूव करेंगे, ves लगाएंगे, तो क्या बन गया ये? loaves. What is loaf, children? Loaf normally we say a loaf of bread. उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं loaf. तो और भी दो चार हैं, मैं अभी बताऊंगी. तो ऐसे सारे चेंजेस करने से आप एक सिंगुलर नाउन को प्लूरल कर सकते हो. आगे चल के देखेंगे और कौन से सारे वर्ड्स हैं जिसको हम लोग चेंज कर सकते हैं. Next is by changing a vowel. Tooth, teeth, goose, geese, man, men. Now what is vowel? What do you mean by the word vowel? You must be understanding vowel and consonant. Vowel is A, E, I, O, U. Rest of the words are, alphabets are consonant. So you see, tooth we have, how many vowels are? O, double O is there. We have changed it by making double E, that is teeth. Goose, double E again we have done. Here A is there, we have made it E, and here MOU are there, I have done it MICE. So when we change a vowel, then we get or we make a singular noun to a plural form. Now by adding EN or REN to a singular noun. For example, ox, we have added EN, oxen. Child, here I have added REN, here I have added EN. So ox becomes oxen in plural, child becomes children, woman becomes women. Next is sometimes singular nouns have the same plural forms. It needs no change. For example, normally we make this mistake. When we say what is the plural form of sheep? आदत से मजबूर है हम लोग, sheeps लगा देते हैं, s लगा दिए, अपने घर का बात है s लगा दिए, deer, deers. So those are totally wrong. Sheep, singular is sheep, plural is also sheep. Deer, as well the same case, deer. Cattle, we cannot add s, that is cattle is itself a singular form as well as a plural form. So don't add s or es unnecessarily to make these specific things to plural. Now after this we have some compound words. The changes, you see how we are going to change the compound words into a plural form. Now these are the compound nouns form, and when we change the compound words, they have several ways to change themselves into plural form. For example, you see the common thing what we find here, you see this is in-law. In-law I have used. Now in-law we cannot make in-laws to make it plural. What we have to change, the word son-in-law becomes sons-in-law. You are not going to touch this in-law here. It will remain as it is. Father-in-law becomes fathers-in-law. Sister-in-law, sisters-in-law. Daughter-in-law, daughters-in-law. We cannot make it sons-in-laws or son-in-laws. That is totally wrong. Sons-in-law, fathers-in-law, daughters-in-law, sisters-in-law. We have to change the first word. Okay. Next is, you say stepmother. Here, as here in-law became common, here I have used the step word common. So what am I going to make it plural? Mothers, sons, stepmothers, stepsons. I am not going to make stepmothers or stepsons. It becomes stepmothers, stepsons. Now maid servant. Now you see here, maid is itself a maid, singular, जो मौसी आती है काम करने के लिए या बाई आती है. Maid servants. I am not going to make maids servants. Maid servants. Maid means a lady जो मौसी आती है. तो मौसी यहाँ काम करने के लिए नहीं आएगी हमारे घर. That is maid servants. Okay. Now मतलब अगर आपके घर बहुत सारे लेडी वर्कर्स हैं, लेडीज जो काम करने के लिए आती है, यू कैन नॉट मेक देम मेड्स. You have to, if you are using the word servant, then you have to make it maid servants. But if you only using the word maid, maids you can make it. Now here man servant, that means जो आदमी लोग काम करते हैं, वो man का हम लोग बनाएंगे maid and servants का बनेगा ऐसे लग के servants. Now woman servant, that is women servants. तो ये जो दो हैं, यहाँ पे दोनों वर्ड्स को हम लोग चेंज कर रहे हैं. यहाँ पे ओनली सिंगल, यहाँ पे भी सिंगल और यहाँ पे भी सिंगल. सिर्फ आपको याद रखना है कहाँ पे आप एस लगाओगे, अपने मर्जी से आप लोग नहीं लगा सकते. कुछ और वर्ड्स भी हैं जो हमारे प्लूरल बनाए जा सकते हैं. अभी आगे चल के हम लोग उसको भी देखेंगे क्या वर्ड हम लोग ऐड करते हैं प्लूरल बनाने के लिए. Now some nouns are always used in the plural form, जैसे कि scissors, pants, spectacles, socks, shorts. You cannot ask, give me my sock. Can you be asked like that? Whenever we talk about socks, we say it is socks. They are always used in the plurals. Now spectacles, I cannot say bring me my spectacle. I have to use spectacles. Now pants, we cannot say I am having a pant. Pants always is used in a प्लूरल फॉर्म. सीजर्स भी आप लोग यूज नहीं कर सकते हो, ये वन सीजर है या टू सीजर है, यू हैव टू से सीजर्स. सो दीज सर्टेन वर्ड्स आर देयर दैट इज ऑलवेज यूज्ड इन द प्लूरल. ये हमेशा प्लूरल फॉर्म में ही यूज किया जाता है. और कुछ ऐसे नाउन्स भी हैं जो प्लूरल है लेकिन प्लूरल दिखाई देते हैं बट दे आर ऑलवेज सिंगुलर. दैट इज सम नाउन्स लुक प्लूरल बट दे आर ऑलवेज सिंगुलर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू सी वेरी इजी वर्ड्स आर देयर मैथमेटिक्स. ना मैथमेटिक्स मीन्स बहुत सारा मैथमेटिक्स नहीं होता है. मैथमेटिक्स इज अ सिंगुलर वर्ड बट बिकॉज वी हैव अ टेंडेंसी जहाँ पे एस होता है वो प्लूरल है, मैम ने समझाया था. लेकिन यहाँ पे जो एस है ये प्लूरल के लिए यूज नहीं हुआ है, ये सिंगुलर ही है. ना फिजिक्स, इकोनॉमिक्स, पॉलिटिक्स, मीजल्स, इनिंग्स, ये सारे एस के साथ आते हैं. दैट मीन्स इट लुक्स प्लूरल बट दे आर ऑलवेज सिंगुलर. नाउ आफ्टर दिस वी आर कमिंग फॉर काउंटेबल एंड अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स. Now nouns can be countable and uncountable. Normally countable means जो गिन सकते हैं, uncountable means जो नहीं गिन सकते हैं. And very common words or nouns that children use for uncountable is star, hairs, sand, those things. But countable if we say, then we say elephant, tiger, lion, school, teacher, student, shops, etc. So nouns that can be counted are called countable nouns. And nouns that cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. Now countable noun example, as I said, elephant, school, teacher, shop, etc. And uncountable is salt, sugar, butter, bread. Now one more thing is here, you must be thinking why ma'am has told here bread. We can count the bread, but we can count the bread, but bread is not a countable thing because bread means not as a whole. When you purchase a packet of bread, in that piece one bread is there. You can see, we don't say you give me 4 slices of bread. Are we going to the shop and asking? We are asking them give me a bread, remember. Okay, so that also comes under the category of uncountable noun. Now 2 differences I have found out from this. Now see, in the countable section it has a plural form, whereas in the uncountable part there is no plural form for this. And one more thing, in the uncountable form we cannot use a or an or 1 or 2 or 3, that means numbers. For example, if I am asking for milk, I cannot say give me a milk or give me and something wherever your vowel word is used. But what do we ask there? We say we can use 1 or 2 or 3 with a perfect. Suppose a tea, I cannot say a tea. What I want to say, a cup of tea. Okay, that is a cup of tea. If I ask sugar, 1 sugar, एक दाना शक्कर का चाहिए आपको, हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं 1 kilo of sugar. 1 kilo of sugar. Why it is told? Because we are not going to the market and asking मुझे 2-3 दाने का शक्कर दे दो. हम लोग normally क्या बोलते हैं? 1 kilo of sugar. Milk के लिए हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे? 1 packet हो सकता है, 2 liters हो सकता है. But I cannot ask the shopkeeper a milk or a sugar, 1 sugar or tea. Then in that case we need to add certain things before the words to make it understand what we are wanting. So this is all about your countable and uncountable that comes under the category of the nouns. Under the nouns also one more important thing is that is your gender. Now what is gender? Gender means it can be of 4 categories we can say. That is your masculine, male, feminine, female, then neuter, then common. Slowly I will be explaining to you what are those things. Don't get panic there. What are those new things? Now gender. We have 4 categories under this gender section. That is masculine or male, feminine or female, common gender and neuter. Now masculine and feminine, that is male and female, is easy for you. That is nouns that refer to males belong to masculine gender. For example, man, lion, actor, king, poet, writer. Those are all we can say. Writer doesn't come under masculine, writer comes under the common gender. Don't get confused. So these are all that belongs to a male section or male category, that is known as your masculine gender. Feminine or female, that belongs to females or the feminine gender. For example, woman, lioness, queen, actress, poetess, those are all that belongs to a female category, or those are ladies we can say, that is your female. Now what is common gender? Common gender means the noun that refers to male or female belongs to the common gender. For example, when I say friend, a boy can be your friend, a girl can be your friend. I am not mentioning what type of friend, whether it is a boy or a girl. When I say child may be both a boy or a girl, baby, student, dancer, singer, writer here comes, because a lady can be a writer, a gents or a male person can also be a writer there. Now neuter gender means that refers neither to male nor to female. उसका दोनों categories में नहीं है. That is known as your neuter gender. That those things that comes under the neuter gender are like pencil, pen, chair, day, Sunday, book, month. We cannot say Sunday is a female or January is a male. Those all come under the neuter gender. That means those who do not come under the category of male, masculine or female or feminine gender, that comes, or that is known as your neuter gender. Now how do we form the feminine gender? You see the rules to form the feminine gender. So now these are the rules how to form the feminine gender. Number 1, by using an entirely different word. For example, boy. When we say boy, this category need not add any new word to make it. Entirely a new word is a female of this. Now boy, when we say the female is girl, father we say mother, horse we say man, king, queen, lord, lady, gander, goose, man, woman. So different male word when we have, according to the first rule, when we search for the female, we get an entirely new word, no need of addition of any word to that. Second one is, we need to add ESS at the end of a masculine noun. ESS at the end of a masculine noun. For example, when we say author, same word you will write author and you need to add a ESS. Now lion, lioness, poet, poetess. Now remember, at the end of the masculine noun you need to add ESS in order to make a feminine of the given masculine or the male. Third one is again the same thing, but little bit variation is there. You have to add ESS after dropping the final vowel in a masculine noun. Beforehand what I said, same word you will write, you will add ESS. Here what you have to do, you have to drop the final vowel in a masculine noun. For example, you see tiger. Now when we say tiger, spelling you see Tiger. What did I do? Tigreess I have done. That is tigress, prince, princess, actor, actress. We are adding ess after dropping the final vowel in a masculine noun. Now when we say ess is added to a masculine noun in an irregular way, that means it is not commonly used or irregular. No rules are there for that. For example, when we talk about master, we make it mistress. Many changes are here. See, master, it becomes mistress. Duke, it becomes duchess. Governor, it becomes governess. So different irregular ways are there, but the thing is you have to add ess. Now last one is by changing a word before or after a masculine noun. Before or after. For example, if we take the first example, landlord, I have changed the second word here, that is landlady. Milkman, again the second word I have changed, milkwoman. If I use here peacock, peahen. If I say stepfather, here the last word again, stepmother. So when we add a certain word before or after a masculine noun, we can change it into a female. Now you can just go through this. These are the ways to form the feminine gender, and with this we conclude the noun chapter. And stay tuned for the next lesson to be uploaded in my channel. So just take a snapshot of this because you will get confused afterwards. And don't forget to view, share and subscribe my channel. Wait for the next lesson to be uploaded. I am Pallavi signing off.